Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, I am Sam and thanks for joining. And if you have been here before, well then thanks for returning. Today we are going to be going over the Tati Beauty Blendiful again. This will be part 2. Again, ignore my dogs in the background. They're big babies. There's nothing I can do about it. Well, in my last video, I went through a full face, except for like eyes, obviously, and lips, using the Tati Beauty Blendiful. So primer, liquid, cream, contour, bronzing, highlighter, everything. I figured out that I liked certain products with it. If you want to watch that video to see what products I liked with it, then I will link that down below, that video down below. But for now, just for today, I'm going to be doing both sides of my face using this only. But I'm going to be separating the two sides by using it one way that I saw online work for someone. I can't remember who it was, or else if I can remember it, I'll link her page down below. She did a different motion than what is taught on the steps. I have these steps pulled up over here on my iPad of what Tati says to do. So I'm going to do what I saw with that one video that I watched on this side, and I'm going to follow the directions on this side. I'm only going to be using it for the foundation cream, or not, foundation liquid products, because that's what I struggled most with. I already have my eyes done, my eyebrows done, and then my hair done. By the way, check out this cute little bun I did. Let me see if I can turn around so you guys can see. I also found a cute little bun idea from a girl on YouTube last night. It's meant to sit on top of here, but my hair is just not quite long enough for that yet. So I put it back here and kind of followed what she said. If I can find hers as well, I will link it down below because it was really good tips for thin, short hair and dirty hair on how to kind of style it. But anyway, that is besides the point. I'm going to quit jibber jabbering. We're going to get into this video. So remember, if you are new here, subscribe down below. I would really appreciate it. It really helps my channel. And make sure you hit that bell notification button. You know what? Go ahead, subscribe. We're not going to jump in. You're not going to miss nothing. Just go ahead. We'll wait. Did you do it? Are you subscribed? Awesome. All right, so moving on, let's go ahead and hop into the video. Last time I tried it with the Candid Photo Ready. I'm going to keep testing it with this. I have been testing with this, and I'm not the biggest fan still. So I'm going to put this one aside, and I'm going to go over to another one of my tried and true foundation. I'm going to do the L'Oreal Up to 24 Hour Fresh Wear Foundation. Mine is in the shade 420, for all you potheads out there. I can't find my primer. I'm going to be using the No Problem Primer, smooth and pore covering, top secret for perfect makeup. Now that I think about it though, I would never use this for my primer, so I actually am going to skip that, and I'm just going to apply this all over my face with my fingers like I normally would. Peanut, it's not that bad, baby boy. Now that that is down, and by the way, I've already done my skincare today too, so there's that. Okay, let's see what's going on. It's all in there good. Moving on. Let's just stick to the foundation and the concealer and see what happens. So, on her website, it says, easily glide on foundation with a sweeping or buffing motion to achieve a flawless airbrush look. So this will be her side, her directions, and then this side will be the directions of, not the directions, but what I watched another YouTuber do that she was getting results with over the sweeping motion. So that's the plan. I always have glitter on me. I'm doing one pump. I'm taking my Blendiful, just like this, and I'm tapping in, like so. Sweeping or buffing motions to achieve flawless airbrush look. Well, I don't know if you guys can see, but maybe if I turn this off real quick. Can you guys see all the first strokes? All right, hold on. Let me just keep going. Buff it out. I'm buffing this out and I'm still getting a little bit of the first strokes. And I'm gonna go in with a little tiny bit left that I have. That was one pump, by the way, and it only filled up this much of my face. And I can assure you that's not usually the case. I usually use, I think, 2 pumps. And I have better coverage than this, but I do like a natural coverage, so if that's what this does, then I'm not mad at it, you know? But no matter what I do, every time I sweep, I get those little motions. I have to like buff it. But I guess that's why they say buff it. All right. So that's the difference between the two sides right now, with 1 pump on this side. Now I'm going to do the same thing, 1 pump, and I'm going to dip in again, like that. And then what I saw the other girl do was she just did like a rolling motion. Maybe she swept it all over, and then a rolling motion. And that rolling motion is what helps really get it into the textured skin, all the little divots. So, but that is not working great for me either. Maybe if I fold it. And again, it's not taking me very far. Peanut. I swear he acts like he's gonna die when I'm filming. Taking a little bit left on my hand. Now what I'm finding difficult with this process is the seam on this keeps getting into the foundation because I'm rolling, you know? Now my dog's drinking. And it's leaving the seam. Maybe if I did it on this side. Less of a seam option. All right. There is that side. Let me turn off the light again. Whoop. You can see it looks pretty textured up here. All right, let me get a closer look. With what I'm determining off of what I see, the buffing sweeping motion is working better, but you really have to work it in there. This pressing motion just left too many lines. And I really tried to buff it out, and then up here just looks really thick compared to this side. So, I've never done 3 pumps of this, I don't think. I might be wrong, but I'm gonna go in with 1 more pump. And just to kind of even everything out, because, I mean, I like the skin look, but I want to kind of just get some more coverage where I need it, you know? And I'm going to follow the website's way on both sides of the face, because that pressing did not do it. But let's see what happens. Can you guys see that? It just does not give me an airbrush look at all. You keep trying. I'm telling you, I think I'm too textured for this. I flipped it over to the dirty or the clean side, and I'm just buffing with the clean side to see if maybe that will help buff out some of these lines. I mean, it definitely worked better today, but I'm still not loving it. Like, I just get a more, I just get a more airbrush look on a sponge. I just do. And again, well, I have a little bit left on my hand. I'm gonna try to cover up these little guys. Now I'm going into my concealer. Where are ya? I'm gonna be using the Pretty Vulgar concealer in Undercover. Or no, it's the Undercover Pretty Vulgar concealer. This is 60 Little White Lies, I think. I don't know, but I'm gonna be using the same one. I'm not tapping into the Baby Blendiful only because I really only plan to use this for touch-ups and then on my eyelids if I can get it to work. And again, if you wanna see how any of that worked, go to my video in my description box so you can see part 1. Choosing a clean side, folding. Oh wait, let me read hers, duh. Use the pointed tip to easily lay down a smooth and even amount of concealer where precision is needed. So it just says smooth. I'm not using the pointed because I've already been there with my, but I mean, this is still kind of, it'll work. But it just says smooth, so I guess we just rub. I don't know. It took off my foundation. Can y'all see that? That rubbing with the concealer? No. Guys, I'm trying to follow what hers says, but I also need to do what I feel makes sense, and that's what this is. And by no means is she saying, do this, it's the only way it's gonna work, blah, blah, blah. No, but I was just trying to do, like, really have this out in front of me and see if maybe I was just doing it way off last time. That looks better. That went on way better once I started patting it. Now, concealer on this side. Same amount. Same corner. This rolling thing under your eye just doesn't make sense. Like, it feels weird. And can you see that? All these little divots right here. That's from when I'm rolling, the seam hits. So I'm definitely gonna roll the rolling out and just say, in some ways you need to just sit here and pat, in some ways you need to just buff it on. So, all right, I'm gonna finish up my concealer on my forehead, this little guy, down my nose, and on my chin. And then I'm also just gonna put extra reinforcement on these guys. Spot conceal. And again, I'm just gonna use the tapping motion, or whatever this is, patting motion, because it just works best for me. I'm all back with my makeup all finished and ready to go. I'm back with my final thoughts on the Tati Beauty Blendiful. So basically, it's still a 7. I got it to look way better today. Do not get me wrong. Like, my skin looks hella good, other than some areas right in here. But my skin looks hella good, and I feel like I got a pretty good coverage, but it took 3 layers to get here. So I will say that I do like this, and I keep reaching for it. I have been reaching for it, but I've been reaching for it for other products. And again, if you look at my video down below, you will see which products worked best with me with this. Now, that being said, I cannot replace my sponges with this for my foundation. Will it help if it's handy? Could I make it work if, I don't know, I'm traveling and my sponge rips or breaks or something? I can most definitely make this work, but it does not replace my sponge. My 3 favorite sponges right now are, they're dirty, sorry, are the Believe Beauty sponge. I don't know if there's a name for it or not, but it's from the Dollar General. It's their brand, and it's only $5. The Real Techniques Miracle Complexion Sponge. Again, it's sturdy. This is amazing. It's a little bit more dense than this one. I mean, I guess at first they feel kind of the same dense, but when you wet them and blow them up, this one gets so soft, and I just love it. And this one does great too, but this is my favorite over this one. The Jeffree Star, this one right here, the bigger one, this one is another one of my favorites. So the Blendiful will not be replacing these for me as far as foundation and concealer is concerned. But it is a good little tool to have. And then this little guy is really good to have because it's adorable and cute, number one. And then also just for touch-ups. So throw this in your bag, touch yourself up, you know. It's like a little blotting pad, you know what I mean? Anyway, so that's my final thoughts, guys. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. And again, if you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing today. And I look forward to seeing you guys in my next video. Thanks, guys. Bye.